I thought your governor is a very loved governor of the state. What is happening? Why are the people revolting against him? Huh? We don't need you. That's look at the chance. Go, go. We don't need you here. Angry youths of Zakibiam in Benue State rejects Governor Reverend Father Hyacinth Lomen Alia. Oh,
Alia,
whose
Alia,
name? I'm surprised because I only know
Alia,
Hyacinth, but I've not been able to. This is name. I've never mentioned this name all this while because
your mem,
Lumem Alia. Okay, delegate.
Alia.
All right. I'm sorry, viewers. This reading I read now. In fact, I just read them anyhow. Make no verse with me. Barrister, what is going on in your state?
Well, you see, the people are tired of the killings. The killings go on virtually every day.
Rightfully so.
That place that you heard the people saying that is part of the local governments at the where these killings continually occur. During Autumn's reign, when he was governor, he led a campaign, and one of the things that he fell out with Buhari was that there was a day in which there was a mass killing of almost 500 people. Their villages, their women, children as old as 6 months, 2 years were killed and cut into pieces. And the governor there, Otom, who claimed that he had written to the presidency denied until he brought 2 letters of acknowledgement that he had written, one when the vice president or Sibanjo was acting, and the other one when Buhari was president. He had written several letters, and the government refused to take any step to stop the killing. So he arranged for an international coverage, media coverage of the killing, where the CNN and other international media would be involved to bring the world's attention to what was happening. The government at the center, Buhari's government, first slighted, and they felt it was giving Nigeria a bad image to do that on the international scene. So they told the governor not to go on with that, what he was planning, a mass burial in the presence of the international community and the media. The governor refused and went ahead and staged the mass burial. The federal government stopped the federal government media and television station from covering it, but foreign media covered it. And that began the problem between Otom and Buhari then. Until he left, they never forgave him. And on the other hand, Otom became more and more outspoken against the killings in the state, pointing out who was doing the killing and that they were being protected by the federal government. He carried on this thing until he left the government. At that time, one of the strong men of Benue politics, George Akume, was a minister. And he was, because they had enmity with Otom, they are fallen apart with Otom. He was giving a press interview and blaming the governor for the killings in the state. He then brought Alia. Alia was campaigning and said he will stop the killing, he will do this, he will do that. He allied with the APC. And it was commonly understood that he had a sort of arrangement with the herdsmen. And people expected that when he becomes governor, the herdsmen will stop the attacks and the killing. Initially, there was a law, not a complete stop, but a reduction. But then recently, the killings have picked up to even large-scale numbers. Recently, about 600 people have been killed in various communities, and the attacks are continuous. So people have looked at it, they're tired of the killing, and they are not seeing what the governor is doing to stop it. They feel that he is even trying to suppress in denying some killings. They feel that he's not giving the attention that the killings desire. So when he went to that Jakiba, you see what happened. Credit to him, he has come up to say something that is the truth. He said, look, these people are foreigners, and their mission is to take over land, not just to graze, to take over, to kill and occupy land. He has said it. Tinubu had to send Nuhu Ribado to Benue, and they discussed with the governor. But again, all together, we have done this again and again and again. Killings will come, president will send national security advisor, will send GOC. For God's sake, it's over a decade that these killings have been going on. These meetings, this sending by presidency, this operation, this is not working. So we have to devise new ways to tackle this thing. It is pure killing and ethnic cleansing to take over land, nothing short of, nothing more, nothing less. Until we realize this and know and have the will to do something about it, it will not stop. The people are tired. They see their governor not doing enough to stop it. And that is why you see what happened in that place happen. By and large, the governor is extremely popular. But that is not to say that now and again the people, particularly in those epicenters of killing, will not express their anger at the governor. That's not how our people are. Why a lot of people are supporting the governor, and I believe even if election is done today, he will win hands down. It does not stop people from still expressing anger when it comes to this issue of killings in the state. That's my take on it.
All right, thank you for enlightening us. Because when I read that news, I said, well, because just like you noted, I've always known that he's a popular governor, and he's loved by his people. It's sort of so. When I heard that, I said, "What is going on here?" Of course, I thought the same thing that yeah, probably they felt out of frustration and grief. They felt probably the governor is not doing enough to actually stop the killing, which rightfully deserving of them to actually protest. So I don't know. I hope the governor does the right thing. That's the most important thing. I hope he does, because the governor seemed not to be that aggressive, not as aggressive as Oton. Oton was really, really aggressive, and he was really, really in the flesh. He was a thorn in the flesh of Buhari's government. He was always. I remember that there was a spar between him on the article then, because it has to do with Fulani. So an article who is a Fulani to picked offense, and there was a back and forth with him between both of them. Sort of. So I hope the governor stands up for his people, because that is his primary responsibility, to keep to protect his people, protect the state and his people, especially the people. And this thing has been on for over a decade. It's been on. This killing in Benue State has been almost 20 years now, right? It's up to 20 years now. Yeah. It's been happening over and over and over repeatedly for about 20 years now. I don't know. This is unbelievable, honestly. Plateau and Benue. Honestly, there's nothing shorter than no. The truth is, it's just ethnic cleansing. That's just the reality. It's evident. It's ethnic cleansing. It's so sad, honestly, that governors of these states will just sit by and allow these Fulanis to just keep rampaging the entire place. They need to do something. Honestly, they need to do something. It's important they do. All right, that brings us to the end of this show. Barrister, thank you so very much.
Thank you.
All right, viewers, see you again next time. Remain blessed as we come again with more interesting episode. Bye.